What happens when one of music's most legendary icons comes face to face with a late-night host known for pushing the envelope a little too far? A routine interview quickly spiraled into one of the most shocking moments in recent television history, a confrontation so raw, so charged, that it left a live studio audience speechless and social media ablaze. It all started with what should have been a victory lap. Cher, a music royalty, activist, and icon, arrived at Studio 6A beaming. At 77, she was promoting her autobiography, a celebration of a 6-decade career filled with reinvention, resilience, and reinvention yet again. Dressed in a shimmering sequined jacket, she commanded the stage like it was her own, because it was. But even before the cameras rolled, something was off. Whispers from crew members hinted at friction backstage. Jimmy Kimmel, known for his biting humor, had reportedly made a few snide remarks about aging divas and their entitled behavior. No one could predict just how far he'd push it. The interview began innocently enough. Kimmel opened with the usual nostalgia trip, a Sonny and Cher, the 70s, auto-tuned pop comebacks. Cher laughed, told a few polished stories, but it didn't take long for the tone to sour. "You've been pretty vocal about politics lately," Kimmel said with a smirk. "Some might say obsessively. Don't you think celebrities should stick to entertaining instead of lecturing America on how to vote?" The air changed instantly. Cher's expression hardened, her smile fading. "I think I have the right to express my views just like any other American," she said. "My career doesn't disqualify me from caring about this country." Kimmel laughed, but it wasn't with her. "Sure, but maybe your fans want to hear gypsies, tramps, thieves, not tax policy." Gasps. Nervous glances from the band. This was no longer playful. Cher didn't flinch. "My fans are smart. They can handle both music and my beliefs." But Kimmel pressed harder. "Some of your tweets have been a broken bar, well, let's say angry. Is that really the image you want? The bitter, ranting celebrity?" That word bitter hung in the air like poison. "Bitter," Cher repeated. "Jimmy, I fought for civil rights, LGBTQ+ equality, and human decency since before you were born. If that makes me bitter, I wear it proudly." The tension was now unbearable. But instead of backing off, Kimmel threw in another jab. "You're 77. Isn't it time to focus on your legacy instead of political rants? Some of your statements haven't exactly aged well." The implication was clear: sit down, stay quiet, disappear gracefully. Cher held her gaze. "If speaking out bothers you, that says more about you than it does about me." Then came the moment that changed everything. "You live in Malibu, fly private. What gives you the right to lecture working-class Americans?" Kimmel said. And then, a low blow that crossed every line. "Maybe instead of trying to fix the world, you should fix your own family." He said it on live television, alluding to her marriages, her child, her most private struggles. The studio froze. Cher rose from her seat, calm, controlled, but electric with fury. "How dare you?" she said. "I came here to discuss my work, not to be torn down like I'm on some schoolyard playground." Kimmel tried to laugh it off. "Come on, Cher. It's late night. It's just jokers, a broken bar. There's nothing funny about attacking someone's family. Nothing entertaining about bullying a woman for having opinions." And then she flipped the script. "I was a poor single mother at 19. I faced discrimination and condescension from men like you my entire life. And guess what? I survived. I thrived." Kimmel sat in stunned silence. "You had a chance for a real conversation with someone who's lived through history. Instead, you chose to be petty, small, mean." Cher pulled off her microphone. The audience was on their feet. "I don't need your show, your approval, or your platform," she said. "I've spent my life refusing to be silenced, and I'm not starting now." At the edge of the stage, she turned one last time. "Success isn't about tearing people down. It's about using your voice to lift others up." What I saw tonight wasn't a talk show host, it was a bully who finally got called out. And with that, she walked off, a standing ovation behind her, a humiliated host in front of her. Within hours, The moment was everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, international headlines. Celebrities took sides. Viewers debated. But the consensus was loud and clear. Cher walked out not as a disgraced guest, but as a legend who demanded respect and got it. And Kimmel, well, he learned the hard way. Don't come for a queen unless you're ready to be dethroned.